Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. If you are a returning person, welcome back to the Chanel. If you are new, welcome to the Chanel. And thank you for joining me for my walkthrough of the Craft Felt Tarot by Gina Lucy. This is a indie deck that was funded on Kickstarter, and I believe I got this off of Etsy. I cannot remember how I came across this deck, but when I saw the artwork, I was like, okay, this is something I definitely am drawn to, even though I'm not a very crafty person. And I haven't even opened it. It's been a month or two since I've had this in my possession, and I figured I would do like a first impression since I haven't seen all of the cards. So on the back, the Craft Felt Tarot is a 78 card deck with a unique take on the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith system of tarot, using designs that were created from hand-cut craft felt and then photographed. I really like that it does describe that because this artwork is stunning. To accompany the deck is a book of 78 original haiku poems to guide your readings. That's going to be interesting, and I hope I pronounced that word correctly. So I will unbox this. It did come with really cute stickers. So yeah, I'm excited to go into this. So let's crack this baby open. All right, so this feel of the box is very shiny. It's very smooth. I have a feeling the cards are going to be the same. Here's the book, very shiny. Ooh, cannot wait. And of course the cards are shrink wrapped. Okay, so they were shrink wrapped pretty damn good, so that's a good thing. Oh, what is going on here? Okay, so everything is out of order. Oh no. Since everything is out of order, what I'll do is I'll go through the book and then show the cards off later since the book is in order. Here are the backs. Very cute, very crafty, very cutesy. And the cardstock is very slick. So if you are a fan of slick cardstock, then this is definitely going to get you pointers or give you brownie points. And I love all this different color. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's get into the book. All right, Book of Haiku. I hope I say that right. Ooh, okay. What card is this? The suit of each card is determined by the color of the Roman numeral. For example, white is major arcana, red is wand, light blue is cups, yellow is swords, green is pentacles. Aces have capital A's, pages have capital P's, knights have lowercase k's, queens have capital Q's, kings have underlined capital K's. Ooh, I love that this is explained. Going to the major arcana here. Here is the Fool. A journey begins into the unknown. I see only beauty. Okay, so it looks like icons from the traditional card artwork is here. So we have 3 mountains, a river, some flowers, a sun. Okay, and it has the number 0. The Magician. Look what I can do. Channeling all potential manifestation. Okay. Very cute. The Magician using all of the tools that they have in front of them. I'm surprised it doesn't have the 4 elements here unless the colors represent the elements. Although I don't see no light blue, so yeah, I guess not. The High Priestess, peering into self-journeys through inner world or otherworldly. I love that this is a crystal ball with a hand and an eye. Oh, perfect for a High Priestess. I love this kind of like muted color surrounding, and then your eye is going directly to the center of that crystal ball. The Empress, the Great Mother, says, where there is nourishment, abundance follows. Ooh, look at that. Mind you, this is just from the book, so I can only imagine what the cards are going to look like. Emperor, To uphold order, rules are not always fun, but someone must make them. Oh, that is absolutely perfect. And the Emperor card is not always my favorite card to look at. This one is kind of easy, digestible. I just feel like the Emperor is just so stuck up and stuffy. The Hierophant, follow procedure. Intentional structure is key to expansion. Ooh, I love this chalkboard with the books, the key. This, I always think the Big Bang Theory with this symbol. Yeah, I like that. The Lovers, choose partners wisely. Some unions plant seeds of love, others just dig holes. Oh my word. I like this kind of like spacey Orion's belt type of thing with the two symbols or two silhouettes. The Chariot, knowing what you are and what you are not builds traction for takeoff. I love these chakras are like spinning wheels. See those little indents here of indicating movement? Oh. Strength, move towards your fear. Turn lions into house cats with understanding. They're petting the lion, and the lion looks gentle. A gentle creature. The Hermit, search within yourself. The light found in solitude is a lantern. Ooh, okay. I like how the beard is just swirling, giving that Nightmare Before Christmas image. The Wheel of Fortune, roll with what's given. All colors have a sweetness, changing at each turn. Look at the gumball machine. Oh, I love. Ooh, it even has the seasons. Look at this. Winter, spring, fall, summer. Oh, my word. I love that. Justice, with duty to truth, impartial forces declare there will be balance. Oh, so there's like a hand mirror, a sword, yes, whatever this symbol is with the juggling containers. Ooh, so kind of like looking within yourself, being fair, being partial. The Hanged Man, new perspective through necessary surrender, a pause that brings gain. Okay, so this person is floating with 3 balloons upside down. Having a haha moment, perhaps. Changing perspective. Death, growing wings can only be scary if you've never flown. Ooh, okay. So I like how this death card doesn't necessarily mean death, but like there's a change, and change is a good thing. Kind of like with the caterpillar, I cannot speak. Caterpillar into a butterfly. Change is often a good thing, and that shows. Temperance, skilled mediator, find the perfect ratio for balanced outcomes. Okay, so they're still in the water, have some wind flowing through here. Okay, I get it. Ooh, the Devil, tangled downward path. When you're too close, anything can be harmful. Ooh, I like how the temptation here is being, chained to our vices, but we have the capability of letting those go. There's like a string here that's kind of like flowy. It's not bound to us. I like that. The Tower, strong shelters now strewn. Greater forces take the rope. Stand back and let go. Interesting. Yeah, having like this catastrophe, this this kind of like disastrous turn of events being upheld. The Star, parting clouds bring you face to face with the divine, saying there is hope. Ooh, I like this. So after the traumatic experience of the Tower, there comes hope. After every disaster is typically the sun will shine. The Moon, creatures deep and wild, surface to sleep's shore, seeking light of awareness. Okay, so we have fish jumping out of the ocean, the moon, Not seeing a dog or a crab. Oh, it's interesting. Interesting take. And the moon has always been a very interesting card that's very hard to interpret on my side anyway. The sun, everything is up, brings such radiating joy to see and be seen. Cute. So there are some cards that stray a little from the traditional artwork, but it does, you know, it does make sense in some sense. Judgment, awakened by truth, conditioned roles dissolve, the act is over. Okay, so all these people are having a revelation. Another card, Judgment, that is just very hard for me to interpret it. The World, very traditional here. Journey completed, now adored, grateful, dancing, and on to the next. Okay. While I do appreciate these short descriptions of the cards, I wish the artist had went in some description of their interpretation of the card, especially with some of these that kind of like this one, the moon. Yeah, just a little more detail of their interpretation. All right, going into the wands here, our creative desires. Ace of Wands, here's that A right here. The spirit stirs, remembering what it means to be alive. So that spark of creativity typically represents the Ace of Wands. So I can see that here. The 2, all about the journey and planning. Gazing creator with means to do anything. Why be still? Yeah, why be still? In order to achieve something, you have to go out and do it, correct? Still holding the world. The world is their oyster. They just have to go do it. The 3, success and motion. Behold colossal impact of one nurtured dream. Basically, yeah, you have a dream, go out and do it. And there's all these different travel methods here. Airplane, boat, train. Looks like a forklift here. I love it. 4 of Wands, the celebratory card, stands on stable ground. Support from all directions. Milestones achieved. Definitely looks like here a wedding. A celebratory moment. 5 of Wands, jumble of egos, blaring radios on, different stations. Ooh, too many cooks in the kitchen, perhaps. Too many people talking. They need to, like, listen and just work it out, not just everyone talk at the same time. The 6 of Wands, the celebratory victory cards, shining victory, noble action rewarded. The crowd goes wild. Oh, I like that with the medallion. I like that. 7, protect your ground. Should trouble come knocking, turn them into toads. Okay, so the defense card here looks holding up a book. There's the 7 wands coming at us. There's the key. Okay, so this person is locked within their house, presumably, and they're reading a book to them. Perhaps the, ooh, dare I say it, the Bible? I'm not sure. Or a spell, reading a spell. The 8, the movement card, energies aligned, and momentum sends them flying swiftly towards the goal. Okay, so like some archery. Okay, I like this different interpretation, not just like 8 wands flying through the air. We have like a target here. So there is purpose. The 9, injured watchman, willpower stronger than pain remains standing. So this person has been battered and bruised, and they're still standing their ground. And then the 10 of Wands, overachiever, put too much on their back, now it's hard to walk. Absolutely. So this is a card about, we can't always carry that burden. We have to delegate some task in order to gain our goal. We can't all do it ourselves. So there's literally putting blood and sweat and tears into that project. All right, going into the court cards, we have the page. There's the P. I love that this person's different color hair. I love that. Visionary eyes, see no barren land, only potential. Yeah, so pages are very curious cards, when they have something that they're interested in, they usually study on it, become educated on it. That's cute. Going into the night, there's the K. Dazzling wild blaze, impatient daredevil, lives for the moment. I wonder if all the knights are just going to have the horses with the symbol. The Queen, a heart led by passion, inner fire, so warm, all gather around. Ooh, yes. There's the bees, the cat, the sunflowers, definitely. The King, inspiring leader, trusts the instinctive dance of creativity. There's the salamander. Okay, yeah, all right. Going into the cups here, our emotions. Ace, outpouring of love, heavenly realms send their gifts. Take and drink or not. Pouring into the cup. Okay. Interesting. The 2. Ooh, look at this Valentine. Energies intertwine, exchanging, expanding. Synergistic bond. Okay. It takes 2 to tango, baby. The 3. Ooh. Look at the pumpkins. My eyes went straight to those pumpkins. A celebration, abundant merriment, finding your people. Absolutely. Find your tribe and just celebrate. The 4, all input on hold. The heart needs a moment to process what's here. Yeah, this person, yeah, they're like so focused on the 3 and they don't even see this person is giving them a 4th. They need to process what they have. The 5 of Cups, oh, crying over spilled milk is what I always say. In midst of sorrow, broken cups, but worry not. Tears can be your glue. Yeah, they're so focused on the broken cups, they don't see the other cups that are not shattered. The 6, war memories, familiar faces, seeing through the eyes of children. Definitely the nostalgia card, the kindness card. Got some hot cocoa here. Definitely different than the traditional artwork where it's a fleur. They have hot cocoa. The 7, imagination can bring you to great heights. Just don't forget to land. So they have all these choices in front of them and they have to make a decision of what they want. A butterfly, a zebra, a moon, a pipe, maybe a circus tent, a lip, and a book. Interesting. I love all these colors. All right, the 8 of Cups. The time has arrived through. The path is uncertain. The calling is clear. So leaving behind what is no longer serving us. This is very interesting. We have the clock is ticking. We have our luggage. And this is what we are leaving these cups behind. Huh. The 9, elation abounds. Shelves of the heart are full. Bask in these blessings. So basically, what we have wished for has now come true. We have all of our cups just about. And then the 10, we are sharing those cups, honey. Harmony unfolds through this shared contentness. We are complete. Wow, can y'all see? Like, look at this. This felt artwork must have taken forever. Every little piece is intricate. Wow. Page, receptive spirit opens themselves to magic, and magic appears. So we have the fish in the cup. Yeah. Oh, wow. Jumps out right at you. The Knight, grand gestures of love in storybook fashion sweep you off your feet. Definitely that fairy tale vibe here with the knight in shining armor. The Queen, heart-centered healer, holds tea of boundless love, serves when it's needed. Okay, I like that. Got her little teacup here. King, steering through high seas, composed and unperturbed, their cup never spills. Yeah, even in all this motion, the cup is still full. Total control over emotions. Going to the swords, our communication, our thinking. Ace, flashes of insight illuminate the mind, seeking expression. Two of Swords, if in the middle, don't get caught in between. Get centered within. Have our blindfold here, and we have to make a choice between the two. The Three, piercing, painful truths can only be accepted. Let the rain come. Yeah, absolutely. Whenever we have something going on, we just have to let it pass and just go through it. The Four, burdens laid to rest. Mind must step away to again move ahead. Definitely resting after that grief and traumatic experience of the Three of Swords. Got our healing crystals here. Dream Catcher. The Five, the Trickery card. Aggressive, not the Trickery card, I'm sorry. Aggressive tactics, stooping lower and lower with each ascension. Basically just taking everything that doesn't belong to us. The Sixth, another journey card. Seeker of Change. Seeker of Change moves themselves forward by moving away. Beautiful. The Seven, here's that Trickery card. Clever trickster waits for trusting backs to turn. Takes what they can. Ooh, this person's on a beach, taking all the swords when everyone's not looking. The Eight, binds of circumstance. If arms are restrained, try the feet. Absolutely. So this person is definitely bound by their arms, but they still can move out of their bondage by walking away. The Nine, the Nightmare card. Surfacing anguish through no apparent danger. The mind cannot rest. Ooh, love this color palette here. 10, through pinned by defeat, sunrise reminds us even darkness is transcendent. Wow. Page, youth's curious mind pivots with the wind and with great conviction. The Knight, fearless warrior, consumed by the mission, will stop at nothing. Yeah, definitely the reckless card. Queen, respected leader, considers all viewpoints to determine what's fair. Master of logic, their heart may be metal, but sometimes we need that. Ooh, that's a good description of the king. They're very robotic. There's the here with the gears. They're kind of like techie. Yeah, beautiful. Pentacles, all about the ground, all getting our hands dirty. Ace of Pentacles, open garden door, seed of opportunity, glitters with promise. Ooh, that's beautiful. The Two, the juggle of life requires flexibility to keep up the dance. Absolutely, this person is doing a juggle act. The Three, about working together. With combined forces, grand aspirations become actuality. The team makes the dream work, honey. 4, I hold what is mine. I protect what I've saved. I'm not letting go. Yep, you worked hard. Gonna keep that money close to your chest. Not gonna invest it in stocks. The 5, look up from your pain. Help is wanting for you to simply ask for it. Yeah. Wow. The 6, giving and receiving. When you have plenty, being generous is further enriching. Absolutely. Look at that. Oh, this artwork. It must have took forever to put these felt pieces together. The 7, after all your work, it's time to take a step back and evaluate. Absolutely. Once you've sown the seeds, just take a step back and look how far you've come. The 8, committed maker, gains skill through repetition, masters their craft. Absolutely. Once you find something that you like, keep going and master that craft. Doing some baking. The 9, walks in realized dream. Planted seeds now fully grown, trees of well-earned fruits. Definitely basking in one's abundance. The 10, sharing Earth's bounty. Security surrounds us. Legacy lives on. Absolutely, sharing their abundance with your loved ones. The page, student holds treasure in pure appreciation and dedication. The knight, in dutiful stride through the pace and is unhurried, the job will get done. Absolutely, yep. Sometimes it's all about the story of the tortoise and the hare, or the tortoise and the hare, sorry. Sometimes those who pace themselves get the job done the most, or more efficiently. Queen, rooted caretaker, creates the right conditions for all to flourish. Look at that. King, thriving investor, turns earth into kingdom and patience to gold. Look at this intricate pieces here. There's the carrots from the roots, the grapes. Beautiful. Okay, about the creator, Gianna Luci, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, is an artist from central Wisconsin with a passion for exploring color and composition to create unique visual works. Her artistic pursuits have included illustration, photography, face painting, and cookie decorating, among many others. When she isn't working on art, Gianni can usually be found making extensive lists of ideas for new projects while eating chocolate, dreaming of autumn, and petting her cat. Cute. All right. So I'm going to shuffle these cards and see what card I get. The cardstock is very slick and very glossy, which is fine for me. It makes it easier to shuffle. So let's see what card I get. Oh, the 10 of Cups. Look at that. Yep. Having everything incomplete and sharing it with your loved ones. Very cute. I think that definitely describes this type of tarot deck. It's fun, it's wholesome, and it still, you know, packs a little bit of punch for some of those hard cards. I think I really like this artwork. Of course, I will go through the cards in the end of the video, so if you want to stick around, you can watch as I have these cards presented. But I really like this. I'm glad that I did get this from Etsy and it was on sale. So if this type of artwork speaks for you, I think this is something you could pick up. The guidebook, like I said, I like the short poems and stuff like that. But I wish there was a little bit more kind of like the artist's inspiration kind of put in the guidebook. But other than that, I mean, it's really well thought out of, and I could tell a lot of love was put in this deck. So thank you so much for watching and joining me as I went through the Craft Felt Tarot. So if you want to see the cards in their full glory, stick around.